Well, the one and only debate for the 10th congressional district race is in the books. Scott Perry and Janelle Stelson squared off right here in our studio last night.
And now there's a brand new poll conducted prior to the debate, and the numbers may stun you. Dennis Owens has our top story tonight.
Yeah, it surprised me.
Jim Lee has polled for a quarter century, mostly for Republicans. Surprising, he says. This latest survey showing former TV news anchor Janelle Stelson leading six-term incumbent Scott Perry, 48-39.
The good news for Perry in this poll is that Janelle Stelson is under 50%, so you can't say the election's over because somebody needs 51% and nobody has it yet.
But there's little else for the Perry camp to cheer in these numbers. 38% have an unfavorable view of him, only 27% favorable. For Stelson, it's flipped, 40% favorable, 20% unfavorable.
Scott Perry has said in his own TV ad, I haven't made many friends in Washington. Well, he hasn't made many friends in the district based on this poll.
The poll was conducted prior to Tuesday night's only debate between the two. Stelson lobbed her sharpest attack in her closing statement.
January 6th, the gentleman beside me asked for a pardon. You don't ask for a pardon if you haven't done anything wrong. And he was investigated by the FBI. They took his cell phone.
Unable to respond during, Perry said this in a post-debate interview.
I was never the target of an investigation. I wasn't accused of anything. I wasn't charged with anything. And I've been completely cleared by the intelligence agency.
But there's an old saying in politics, if you're explaining, you're losing, which might explain that poll.
I think all this controversy around Scott Perry for the last 3 years since the January 6th insurrection has caught up with him a little bit. And he's having a hard time getting out in front of it.
And perhaps telling, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson will stump for Perry in the district on Friday.
Yeah, that tells me they're worried. They care about the seat and they're probably worried.
Dennis Owens, ABC 27 News.